Hi, welcome to Bookclub. My name is Anna, and as you can tell from the title, I will be sharing with you all the books I read in October. So in total, I read 7 books, two of which I have since returned to the library. So I'm gonna start off in order as in terms of the lowest rating to the highest. And with that being said, let's just get straight into today's video. All right, so this is People We Meet on Vacation by Emily Henry. This follows Poppy and Alex. They are best friends. They had a fight. Something happened. They supposedly fell in love. I did not enjoy it. Hence the reason why it's a 2 star. I'm just going to skip straight to the point. I did do this for a reading vlog called Reading Emily Henry's Books for a Week. I'll leave the link to that down below. I'm currently doing this for a reading vlog. This is Elevation by Stephen King. It is a 3 star. It follows, I think, Scott Carey and they're two lesbians. Yeah, Deidre and Missy. So Scott started losing weight without losing mass for some reason. Still didn't discover how. But he and the two lesbians became friends and they had a wonderful friendship. And it's a novella, 3 star. Then I read Holly by Stephen King. That's a 3 star. It follows Holly. I don't remember her. Holly Gibbons, and there are these two professors who are going around and they're killing people. And we get to see Holly solve that mystery. It was a 3 star for me because, given that I knew from the get go who was doing the killing, there was no suspense, there was no thrills. I will insert a picture right here or somewhere right here so you know exactly what the book looks like. Then another 3 star was, no, this was a 3 point. Let me see. I'm trying to do this from my head, guys. So for me, yeah, this was a 3.5. Insert picture here or somewhere here. This is It Had to Be You by, I think it's Mary Higgins. It follows two twins who supposedly killed their parents, and years later, this what do you call it? True crime TV series picked it up and tried to solve the murder. We find out who did it, and I was slightly disappointed because I just think that they could have worked on the whole twin angle more. But that's that. I'm also doing that for a reading vlog as well. So I'll go more in depth. I'll leave the link to all these reading vlogs I did down below. Then this is my first Emily Henry book I finished this year. It's Book Lovers. This is a 4.5 for me. It follows Nora and Charlie Lastra. Funny enough, I remember his name. So Charlie is he was a editor and Nora was a literary agent. So Nora and her sister got away for a getaway, and Charlie ended up living in that little town. And we get to see them fall in love, and I really loved it. Minus, it would have been a 5 star if there wasn't too much mention about Libby, and the book wasn't completely centered around romance, and I went in for that. I also did this for the Emily Henry reading vlog, so I did go in depth on that. And now these are like the best books I've read the entire October, because it can't be for the best book I've read since year, because it's that and Fort Wayne. So I actually finished reading this 2 days ago. It's Hello Beautiful. It follows 5 people actually: William and 4 sisters. It's Cecilia, Emmeline, Julia, and Sylvia. And it talks about, normally I don't like when a book mentions real life, but it does hit on grief and depression, and I love how this author did it well. For some reason I still can't say her name, but I love how she really captured that, and I'm glad that it wasn't in first person point of view, because I know nothing about depression or dealing with grief. So it would have been hard for me to put my foot into the character's shoes when I'm just a mere bystander. So I'm glad it was done in third person point of view, because it felt like this was someone telling me their life story, and I got to enjoy it more than if I was becoming them. So really love that. And it reminded me a lot. I'm currently doing this reading vlog too, but the cover of this reminded me a lot of Little Fires Everywhere, which is really lovely. The last book I read was the other 5-star, which I also did for Happy for my Emily Henry vlog, is Happy Place, and this is also a 5-star. It follows a group of friends, but it multi-centered around, I think it's Harriet and Win. So they broke up. They didn't tell their friends that they broke up, and so we got the second chance romance and throw, and we got fake dating, and I really loved it. But I'm taking a break from Emily Henry's books because all her books seem so familiar. They all seem like they're in the same universe. They just all seem to be the same book or whatever to me. There are some teams. I did this for the reading vlog where I did go in depth with that. So these are all the books I read, which has turned out to be 7. So what books did you read this year? I'm saying this year and the year isn't done. What books did you read in October, and what were your favorite? Did you get any 5-star? Do you have any book recommendations? Well, thank you so much for watching. Hope you have a wonderful year, month. I keep saying this wrong. Hope you have a wonderful year, month, week, day, hour, minute, second, and I hope I see you in my next video. Toodaloo.